So, Pokemon. Quite involved in our childhood. If you guys play the games.
Why are you still collecting Pokemon cards then?
Funnily enough, I've never actually did it before. I've only recently collected it, so it's not like I've done this. Start again. We've done it. Go. Start again.
Why are you collecting Pokemon cards in 2021, Sam?
Recently, because of a certain gentleman called Logan Paul, the value of these cards have increased immensely.
Wait, because of Logan Paul?
Yeah, so recently Logan Paul opened and bought many of these first edition booster boxes, 1995 or 9 or whatever it was. Now the value of those boxes have gone up at least twice as much as it was originally before he came. So because of him and him chasing the infamous first edition Charizard, the value of that too has increased. So yeah, a big reason why the value of Pokemon cards have gone up is because of him. Yeah.
And you're collecting 1995.
No, they're almost
So
one booster box. Sorry, one booster box costs about £25,000. So you're not going to get a first edition one.
So what year boxes are you buying?
I'm buying 2021 boxes. So
what's the value of those?
So each box's retail value is about £50. But in 20 years, you don't know how much these boxes are going to go up.
How much have you bought at the moment?
I probably shouldn't say, but about...
What does that mean? Over 10?
No, definitely not.
Over 5?
Probably over 2.
What?
2.5?
2.5?
What?
Yeah. Wait, how much did you think?
You said the box cost. How do you buy half a box?
Oh. I thought you meant in thousands.
Oh, you see this guy. See, this is who we're podding with today. Doesn't think in hundreds, just go straight to thousands.
£2,000 on Pokemon cards.
Whoa, guys! Before you judge me,
I was like, how are you not understanding this guy is sitting here talking about 2,500? When I was saying that, that's what. As soon as he said 2.5, I'm like, oh, you spent. In my brain, I'm going, you spent 2,000.
No, because he said.
I thought he meant 2.5 boxes.
No, I knew he was talking about
pounds or boxes.
I spent pounds.
That's what I thought he said when he said.
So how many boxes have you bought?
Oh, so there's many different shapes and forms these cards come in. So they can come in boxes or booster boxes or elite trainer boxes, which is ETBs.
So they're all boxes.
Or packets, blister packets.
They're all packaging.
So yeah, they're all different prices. A standard ETB elite trainer box is what's quite popular nowadays. That's about £50. So I've got at least 13 sealed boxes, but I've opened a lot of boxes. That makes sense. Or a lot of packets.
Why would you open them if you're at least buying them to hold for?
For me as a collector slash I'll call myself a collector.
Can you call yourself a collector if you've never played the game?
I played the game. Well, not the trading card game, but I played the Pokemon game on the Game Boys, when I was a kid growing up. So there's a huge nostalgia there for me. That's why I'm quite deep in it.
I mean, I can see from the shirt you're wearing.
Open it to look at it.
So open it, yeah. So in essence, you're collecting.
so you open it, you look at it, and you've pretty much depreciated the value. And the whole reason you're buying it is to make sure the value increases over time.
You could say that, yes.
Like buying a car and you drove it.
Yeah, so if anything, it's more like a mystery box. The value of this mystery box might be a lot in the future, but if you open that mystery box and you get a certain card, i.e. a Charizard, you might actually make more than one mystery box. You might actually make 10 mystery boxes. So that's the analogy I'm going with.
And I guess you put the cards in little packets.
Yeah, I put in sleeve. I see them up, and then I put them in top loaders so they're protected. And there's so much different categories or factors for why a card is so valuable. I.e., for example, when you grade a card, and the maximum score you score is a 10 PSA. They judge it on the centering, the corners, the surface, and the edges. If everything is in pristine mint condition, you got like a 10 graded 10 card, and the value of that card is immense for a certain card, i.e. a Charizard. Recently, I opened a pack that was £10, which contained 2 packets, so £5 each. From one of those packets, I managed to get a Charizard, which is worth about 500 quid, ungraded. But in the future, we don't know how much that's going to be worth. So for me, it's an exciting feeling because I like to gamble a little. So I'm opening these
I
packets.
feel like we know that. Yeah, that's a
I'm opening these packets in the hope of getting one of these super rare cards because they are valuable. Yeah.
It's kind of like stocks, but not like stocks because I guess
it's not like
you make money
Nothing
over
like
time.
stocks.
So you
do
buy
a bit of study
you
with
buy
stocks.
you buy something and then the price increases over time. That's stocks.
But you study what you buy. Like
Yeah,
you can't study a mystery box.
I mean, he sounds like he studied.
Did I say?
No, he's studying
Did I
people's
say it
criteria
was-
for grading the money, but like actually getting the mystery box and opening, that's a gamble.
Did I say it was like stocks or it is stocks? I think.
I mean, it's a
like.
gamble to choose a stock, regardless of what you research, because anything can happen.
do
Yeah,
that
it's
as
a gamble.
You
So
don't- it's
What Darren's saying is kind of correct. So the
Choosing a stock
the
isn't a
value of
gamble.
cards can go up.
Wait,
can
didn't
use
you
it
say
you can gamble
life
it.
is a gamble?
Oh yeah, life is a gamble.
Stocks is a gamble.
Yeah, of course.
so it's
Pokemon-
like
Oh,
So it's like
It's all a
gambling.
gamble,
the
innit? It's all a gamble, innit? Cool. No, that's correct.
if you're gonna correct me, at least be right, man. Come on.
Well, technically I was right because my argument still wins the day. So.
No, you're definitely wrong.
No,
it's
'cause
okay.
I
It's okay.
Wait,
You're
wait,
wrong.
You're using the gamble argument that I brought up.
Wait. If you listen to what I said, it's like. I didn't say it is stocks. I said it's like stocks. So there's similarities to it.
Ooh.
That's what I said, which isn't
Similar.
Yeah, but the similar. Well, I'm pointing out the difference.
wrong. Yeah,
In
I
that
didn't say
there's
they
no
were the
studying
same.
required.
I said
It
that.
sounds like you're changing the goalpost.
Anubis is piling on now.
Unlike you, I'll just retire this.
That's okay.
Yeah.
So
And unlike you,
to
you won't admit that you're wrong.
to bring it back then to Precious's earlier question, why wouldn't you like? Actually, no, you kind of answered that.
What?
I was going to say why wouldn't you keep it in the pack, but he said like the card in the pack.
so
might be
that
I
slightly
think
Charizard-
like half of it sealed and half
So
of it
that
unopened.
Charizard is the most like.
That's
the
what
most
it sounds
desired
like.
card, yeah. It's the most,
So that's the best thing you've got.
currently, yes. So I've got other cards which are worth 100 quid and here and there, but that's the most valuable
if
card
you-
I have.
If you sold all your cards right now, would you be?
I
would you break
probably
even?
would free roll my 2.5k.
in layman terms.
Yeah. If you,
Does that mean would you?
Oh, sorry.
Would you
free
break
roll.
even?
Break even, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Free roll.
Oh.
Break
free
even,
roll,
yeah.
you know.
Free roll.
Okay. No,
How
that's
does
fair
that mean break
That's
even?
fair.
Because I know there's like an NBA card game. Well, it's not even really a game. It's like a collector's thing called Top Shots, and it's like
Yeah.
you get.
Is that a digital one as well?
Yeah, it's like digital and it's also
Oh,
physical.
digital cards.
Yeah.
What's
So-
it
Do
called?
you guys know about that?
Wait, so you collect digital Pokemon
No,
cards?
I
No.
personally don't, but
No.
there are like digital versions of cards,
Yeah.
and they only make a finite amount, I think,
Yeah.
and you could bid for them, and basically that's yours.
But you bid
That's
with
different
real
from
money.
NFT.
The streets are lost. That's
Do
not.
you guys know about
I
NFT?
think
Yeah,
it's very
kind
similar to
of,
NFTs. I think
yeah.
it's very similar.
I literally read about NFTs yesterday because it popped up in something I was watching.
Nice. Well, I was reading about it, but I learned a lot more about it when I listened to Joe Budden.
Because
Some
there's
guests
like
they had.
different levels of like say a certain card
Yeah.
in it, and then you can pay and bid on certain amounts of it.
Mm.
It's a lot of money though when I had to look. Like gold versions of cards and shit is mad.
So why are you streaming unboxing these cards?
Yeah, but
Well, on
yeah,
Instagram or
I guess
on
that's
Twitch.
what's popular, isn't it?
Streaming, Instagram, Twitch.
Okay, so most of it
streaming,
is
streaming.
for my friend who's also into it, so we can basically watch each other because it's the pandemic. We want to make sure everyone's safe and everything. So we're
Keep it
basically
live.
keeping it, exactly, keeping it safe, and we're watching each other open our packs. So it's quite exciting.
Wait, is it just you two on the stream?
Yeah.
No, he's put it on live for other people to watch it. But
You know,
I
the
see.
phrasing.
What?
The phrasing. We watch each other open our packs.
Oh,
So mature.
When you said it, I didn't even clock. I saw you laughing. I was like, why is he laughing? I was trying to decipher it. And then I still don't even know if that's why he's laughing.
But there's a huge market for opening packets online.
It's like FIFA, innit? Watching people open like packs on
Exactly,
FIFA,
exactly like that. And a lot of
yeah.
YouTubers are making a lot of money from doing this.
Yeah.
I guess again, because it's like a gamble, it is exciting to see other people open.
Do you know what pisses me off about that
Quite
stuff
thrilling.
though? Is that like they obviously make money from the YouTube and then or like even from the say like the company who runs whatever card game it is, who will then give their money to then buy more packs to get more views, to get more like.
That's the dream. That is the dream, literally.
Because it's
that's what you
like for example,
Oh,
like
yeah,
FIFA, like if for example I'm watching like a YouTuber open packs and whatever, and I know that they're being funded by EA to open more packs, and then they're getting views off YouTube to open more packs, and they're getting all these unrealistic players, and then I fucking play, I put my real money in, and I get fuck all, and I'm pissed.
It's advertisement for you.
So who's your favourite Pokemon?
Who's my favourite? Oh, if I had to think off the top of my head, probably Snorlax. I think that represents me the most. That and likes to
I
sleep.
was literally about to ask, is he fat?
Wow.
I'm happy you beat me to the punch.
Sang, you have to scrap Precious after the.
I have to catch me first. But.
I wouldn't
a lot.
if I wasn't.
You gotta take him outside. You gotta take him outside right now.
Just doing your self-reflection. What's going on?
Oh my god. Nah, you gotta take him outside right now.
Like Precious signed your self-assessment. Yeah.
Isn't it?
It's okay. I dealt with him at the basketball court, so it's fine.
Ooh, I wasn't even there. But wow, that's
Steal.
mad.
That's what he's talking about.
See if he stole this one.
Anubis woke up early today.
Innit?
Man, like.
I was right. Yeah.
Oh god. So, is it Jimmy that does it with you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
one of my friends, Jimmy, he does it, and
Manchester
there's also a
Gyms.
market for scalpers as well.
Is that not the same Jimmy that we know?
Yeah,
Oh, it is. Oh. No, it's the way he said one of my friends. I was thinking like, yeah.
I thought you said the Jimmy we were talking about, but then he goes,
one of my friends. Yeah, so I was confused.
See, I thought it was the other, like, that friend of yours who was just selling you packs initially. I thought
Oh, the white guy.
See,
Yeah, I
when
thought
it
that-
was saying opening
Shout
my
out to
friend,
HJ
I
Bear.
thought it was someone different.
Yeah,
and then he
same.
goes Jimmy. I was like, oh Jimmy, and then he goes, no, one of my friends Jimmy. I'm like, what?
It's like, yeah, Jimmy's cut off ties with you. It's not your friend anymore, it's my friend.
What's Jimmy's? What do you stream with Jimmy? Like you stream on Twitch or
no,
Instagram?
we haven't started yet, and actually
okay.
we're starting today.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so after this episode, we are going to be opening some elite trainer boxes.
There you go. We've got,
Where would that be?
we've got a free plug for
so
you
it's
there.
going to be
Man.
virtual, probably on.
I mean, it's not going out today, so.
on YouTube. Actually.
Still though, like people who might have missed it. Like.
He's trying to plug right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Free plug.
So, could you say that again, Sang? Where would you be
either offline
hosting this event?
Yeah, I might do it on Instagram Live. That's what my friends watch and stuff. It's quite exciting. Have you guys seen the video of me opening my Charizard?
No, I saw.
I think you posted it and I saw it. Yeah.
I saw.
Yeah.
I think Jimmy was opening something, but it was ending, and I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
okay, it's ending.
So if you watch the video of me opening my Charizard, you see a genuine reaction to basically winning like a scratch card for like 500 quid.
Yeah.
That could go up to I don't know 5, 10, maybe 20,000.
So are you doing it for the money, or are you doing it for the thrill?
Both. So I like the gamble, but there's also some monetary.
So you not the artistic value that's within the
Oh no,
cards.
there's definitely that because if I don't know if I get like 2 or 3 more, I might keep one for myself.
Pass down to the kids.
Yeah, basically that's it. Yeah. So but something I enjoy, which I think is a good lesson or good tip for anyone in life. Just do the things that you enjoy doing, because you probably do it best if you enjoy the thing you're doing. Yeah.
And without trying to sound like patronising, there will also always be people who have that similar interest. So if you think it's like out of the box or whatever, like
No.
let's go for it, bro.
Yeah.
Like I'll be honest, like before Sang mentioned Pokemon cards, I didn't know people still collected them, but now my eyes have been opened. But I knew people still played the games because obviously like Nintendo Switch is mad popular, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think this year is the 25th anniversary of Pokemon. So
you're expecting some big events?
yeah, there's some big some big products going to be releasing this year.
Could you see yourself going to like conventions and stuff?
Not conventions per se, but
Why not?
possibly.
Why not? Why wouldn't you go to a
It's just
convention?
I don't know how to play the actual card game.
Oh no. I just meant like where they like talk about it and shit. Like you know, like how people like drive their cars to like a car park and go talk about their cars for like 2 hours or something. Kind of like that.
Probably not, because there's so much resources online. You can read like up-to-date news and stuff about the next products in line and stuff like that.
So before the pandemic, like, what did people do? Like, did they still stream it, or did they like do live reveals, or like?
Yeah, and they're still
Meet
doing
up in
it
the
now,
streets.
so.
Yeah. What if you get caught lacking in the streets, man? Someone challenges you to a Pokemon battle.
Well, to be honest, if I'm honest, I prefer Yu-Gi-Oh as an actual card game over Pokemon.
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh.
I'm literally only collecting Pokemon because there's a lot more value with them.
Yeah.
As well as, it is quite exciting buying,
Right, bro. If people still played Beyblade, I'd be rocking around with mine. I don't care.
Oh, yeah,
just have it in my back pocket just in case.
Jokes. You know when they made that Beyblade reference in Hunter? I was like, yeah. That upped the rating to me. I was like, yeah. They called it something else, but it was like, I like that.
The spinning tops thing. Yeah.
I remember when I used to play Beyblades, man. That shit was so sick.
Yeah, man.
Too sick. Like
One uniform day, everyone brought in their
So why don't you learn how to play the game?
I think it's just a bit more complicated, and I guess I don't really know many people who play it. But growing up, I did play a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. That was a lot more fun.
Yeah, no, I think I remember you losing a few times.
I remember having Pokemon cards when I was a kid. I'm
pretty sure I brought my Yu-Gi-Oh deck to school.
Yeah, you did it to sixth form. Yeah, you slapped because you had all like the newer gen cards, and mine were like fucking Yugi and like Kaiba, and this guy was bringing in all like the fucking elementals and shit, and I'm like, rah. But I remember in school, I think when I was in primary, I had like a shiny Mewtwo, and I remember I left it in my school trousers, and it got washed, got finished. After that, I stopped collecting because I knew it would happen there.
A lot of washing going on recently.
From the outside looking in, you might think, why are people spending thousands and thousands of pounds on cardboard, literally shiny cardboard.
No, not me personally. I think people, as Darren said earlier, people have their things. People have their things that they enjoy, their kinks, their whatever. I mean, I'm not saying it's a kink for you, but I'm just saying.
Probably still enjoy Comic-Con, and no.
I would never find myself in one of those places.
Oh wow.
Oh really? Oh wow.
Oh wow.
Why?
It's not because I'm looking down on them. It's more like a people thing.
Not that we were thinking that, but okay. Yeah.
No,
he said one of those places, like.
yeah. But it's like I can't deal with that many people without any aim. Because it's just walking about, like, even in markets.
It makes sense.
Even in markets, like, I don't like going to markets because like there's too many people walking around just aimlessly. Like you're just there as a motive. Like you're just there as a motive. Like I'm good. Like, I can't deal with that. Like if I'm going somewhere, I need to go somewhere to do something. Like if I knew I was going there to go to a particular store, grab my autograph or whatever, and out. Like that would be me. I can't. But even then, the stress of navigating through people, it's not organized. It's like
so you don't like the whole like networking.
I don't like to be in crowds. Okay. I really don't like it. Like I'm not claustrophobic or anything, but it's like it bugs me. Like why am I here? Like everything I can do here, I can do online. So
that's why I hate shopping.
So if you had the chance to go to
Now everything you can buy in a shop, you can buy online now. Yeah. Like if we're being honest, and I don't need to see it in real life to know if I'm gonna like it.
Even like right now, like that used to be me, but then whenever I had to buy clothes, especially trousers, I would have to go in because I couldn't figure out what sizes people use. Now I think I've got my size and look down pat. I can just buy it online.
It's not just about products you're buying and stuff. There's other things there.
No, but that's my point. I'm not interested. Like, however nice it looks, I'll look at it when someone else films it.
He doesn't like ads, so.
Yeah, like, I'm not here for product placement.
Walking around to him is just like an ad.
Literally, it's like I can't do it. I really don't like. I hate aimless walking around. Like, if I don't have a reason to be somewhere, I don't want to be there.
I feel like
everything's all about purpose.
I feel like you're my spirit animal right now. That's literally my life.
So you don't just like go for walks, like.
See, but now I've started like. So this is the thing. No. Like, no. But listen, I hate walks. I don't usually like. I don't like.
Gonna be a
I don't.
And it's
I don't
gonna
like
be...
walking. I don't like walking. My girl loves walking, and then she get me. Like we'll go every now and then, and it's nice. But like a lot of the time, like you go, like I'm chill. Like I don't. Walking is not my thing. Like, I don't even like going sometimes because I feel like I take away some of the pleasure from it because I'm complaining the whole time.
Would you say you're more?
Oh, you're one of those guys.
Would you say you're more of an introvert than an extrovert?
Honestly, like I used to say introvert, but that for me it depends. Like if you're listening to me on this podcast, like talking, you wouldn't say I was an introvert.
Sure.
So it just depends on what circle I'm in. For most part, I'd say I'm an introvert. That would be the box if you had to like put it in there. But I think it sways just depending on how comfortable you are, people you're with, or whatever.
You must not like sightseeing and things like that then.
Terrible. I hate it. Go on holiday. I'm sitting in my hotel on the beach.
You don't like sunsets?
No, they're nice. I can look at that on my laptop or somewhere.
Yeah. Or my laptop.
Or if I'm on a beach, I literally, like hotels, whenever I book them, I'm like next to the beach. I'll go to the beach, look at it, and then go back. I'm not walking around Spain or wherever trying to look at this attraction or go to this building, this museum. I'm not. I don't
want to see a little bit of culture.
I don't want to.
Spain is the one.
No, whatever your culture is, I can Google it. I'm good.
I genuinely,
seriously, I'm good.
On the plus side, you're saving a lot of money on flights.
Bro, I'm the worst person to take a long holiday. Holiday for me is the whole idea is chill. Why am I walking about here when I could be walking about in London? I'm good.
The difference with me and you then is that if I go to like another country, my idea of chilling would be not to stay in a hotel room. Like, I would want to be out at least do, but not with the aim of going to see stuff.
Yeah, I can go out if again like we have a place we're going to, and not just sightseeing. I'm talking about like if there's a certain experience we're going for. If we're going bungee jumping or if we're going like skydiving, whatever. As long as we're going to a place, we've got a thing we need to do there. After that, we're going back home. Or if it's a day where I'm just chilling, there's nothing to do, I'll find myself at the beach, lie there, chill. The idea is for me to chill.
So you have zero explorer vibes. Like,
I'm not an explorer. Like I'm really not. Like, and again, it's not like whenever I say it, it usually comes across as me mocking people who like those things, and I'm just like, you're good. That's just not me. Like, if we're going on holiday I will tell you beforehand. Don't try and be the person who's like, oh, come on, try this. That's when I was like, you start pissing me off like that. Yeah. That's when I start making you feel like shit.
You might like
and you regret bringing me along. Like, I'll tell you before we go. Just go do your thing, leave me alone, and then like.
That's interesting.
And if you want to enjoy this holiday, just accept that fact that you're gonna leave me in a hotel or wherever and just go do your thing. Like, that's cool. Like, honestly,
the fact you said you're gonna make them feel like shit.
Yeah. But if you're pestering me about let's go to that's the thing with me, innit? Like, if I want to do something, leave me alone. When you start making me think of ways to like point out how shit you are, I'm just like, don't make me do that. Huh?
Like, you're just gonna tell them their parents don't love them.
I might.
This is why you don't listen.
It depends on how you trigger me. Like, honestly, like whenever I get irritated like that, I'm liable to say anything. Honestly.
Damn. So don't go on holiday with Precious.
Honestly, don't. Please.
Just send them pics.
Like literally every time I've gone on holiday, and it's literally only been twice. Yeah, twice. I found myself first time I was in Barcelona with Ken and AJ.
Jokes.
They would leave.
I want to talk to you about
that. They would leave me, literally, they'd leave me at the hotel, go do their thing. The one time they got me to go out was the last day and we went to the club next to the beach or whatever, and that was that. Like, we didn't even stay there.
So you stayed in the hotel the whole time in Barcelona?
The whole time.
Oh, you're the worst guy.
Like, I went out with them a little bit, but every time I was out, it was mad sunny. I'm like, I hate it. Like, what am I doing here? I need to go back.
I would take the piss and make it so extra when I come back. Like, I'll think it's so extra.
And then, like, I would literally, like, I left them one time and just went back. Like, I can't do it. I really can't. Next time I went was with cheerleaders, and luckily it was right next to the beach. So they would go do their thing. I'd go to the beach, and one time I was just walking along the beach trying to find a nice spot because it was really crowded, and I saw some guys playing basketball. Jumped in. And that was cool. Like, again, like, I have to have a thing that I'm doing. Like, if I'm not about aimlessness. Like, I don't like it in any sense. I don't like it. Like, if I'm going somewhere, I need to know what I'm doing.
That's why I said, I know the example that I gave was shopping, but if I know that I want to go to this and that shop, I'm not fannying about at any other shops. Like, I'm going there and I'm going home. And then same for on holiday. Like, we have a set amount of activities to do. I don't want to just be that person who's, we're getting the map up, where are we going? Because, like, I don't want to do that whilst we're about. We can plan all that in the hotel, then go and...
That's my point.
Yeah, like I don't want to be out and be like, all right, we'll walk this way and see what's there and da-da-da. No, that's not me.
So you don't want to enjoy the nice, sun that we got, you know, the nice.
No, I don't mind being
the nice
out.
warm air that, you know,
Just as long as we plan what we're doing. Like,
Yeah. And the thing is, I can be on a way to something and get distracted by stuff. It happens to me all the time. Like something interesting catches my eye or whatever, and then I find myself in a place where I didn't plan to be. Like you catch me on something like that, fair enough. Like you were interesting enough to catch my attention, but there's a place I need to. In it, like there's a place I'm going.
Worth my time.
In it, like there's a place I'm going to, or there's something I'm trying to go do. Like I don't like aimlessness. It's like the same thing with even doing anything. Like if I think doing something is pointless, I'm out. Like I don't even try.
Like, I feel like that's most.
Like I don't even try. Like what am I doing it for? Like I'll get the lessons or whatever, but I'm not doing it.
So are you if you fail once, you're done?
No. It depends on the thing. Because there's certain things where failure adds to your experience and whatever else. Like depends on what you're getting out of it. But it's like if I deem this to be futile, as in I'm not getting anything from it, it doesn't make any logical sense, it doesn't make any fiscal sense, I'm out. Like I'm not getting. What am I gaining? Like why am I here? I'm not doing it.
Sounds like marriage.
Sounds like what?
Marriage.
Like marriage. You and your agenda.
It just brings up that question of how do you know you don't like something if you haven't experienced it?
Yeah, I've seen other people do it. It's
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
Intuition.
Yeah. Wait, so you lot think? Wait, so where do you stand on that?
I'd probably
On
say
marriage.
No, not marriage.
I'd probably say you do have to try some things, but then I know there's stuff that I wouldn't do. Like I wouldn't do skydiving because I'm scared of heights.
I'll try that.
Like that's like psychotic behavior for me.
No, I actually want to do that. The one I wouldn't do is bungee jumping.
See, I'm the same.
Yeah,
I'm scared of heights, but
I'll do skydiving. I will
Is
do
a
it.
bungee jump the one where you're on strings?
Yeah, exactly. But that's to me
but
it's a
if
different.
it cuts,
Yeah, it's a different
at
level
least
of
with skydiving. I'm with like an
exactly. I've
instructor.
got someone. There's
Yeah, where's his
parachutes.
been cut?
Then we both go, and I'll be. Actually, no.
No, but even then,
I'll cushion therefore.
no,
No,
but-
I'd spin.
yeah, but even then, at least like you have a long while
Like
to
the
think.
instructor won't know what to do.
Yeah, like even like you have a long while to think about your life and like.
They have to.
Yeah, exactly. But with bungee jumping, A, it's not as high, and B, if that rope snaps, you don't even know where you're gonna land. Like that kind of like the inertia of that. Like, no, I'm sorry.
Plus, I'd probably ask for special requests where they all hold hands while they're falling at the same time.
Yeah.
So then, if one person doesn't do it, then
Yeah.
at least I've got that.
Yeah, you got like
That's all
skydiving is different. Like it's just that seems better to me. And you can guide yourself depending on how you fall and all of that. Try and land somewhere. Like,
Yeah, but bungee jumping, I'm just by
you're
myself.
just like this.
What if I pull a muscle and then, or my foot, like my ankle breaks and then
Or like the thing like you know when it hits like when that initial start and then your like your foot comes out your socket or some nonsense. Like that's
what
mad.
if they bring in a new rope, but this one's too long,
Innit?
and then
Or they have like generic ropes and then they put the one on you that hasn't been tested. Like they test one out of a pile and then they go that pile is nice. And then
So do you feel like you'd have to try? No, so you guys are the same as me then. You know you won't like bungee jumping.
I know.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
not
not
doing
doing
you're not
bungee
doing it.
jumping.
Okay, but then the question is whether you'd like it or not. You know,
I might like it.
I'd
I'm not
like,
gonna
I'd
risk
like
it.
it because
Still
again
wanted
the
it.
thrill
Okay,
is
yeah.
the same because you're falling,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
under gravity's control. But
Like I like flying. No, I hate flying, but I need it because
Yeah.
like I like traveling, but
Yeah.
I hate flying. Hence why I've only been to like 2 places.
You could get a cruise ship.
I can't swim. See, for me, I always think of the worst case
You can't
scenario.
skydive either. So.
You know, I can if I'm like attached to something.
there's a parachute. There's emergencies for that.
Yeah, but not if the plane malfunctions.
Yeah, no, but we're jumping out of the plane. Like the plane's not gonna matter to me.
Yeah, but who are you with if you jump out of the plane with?
I'm attached to the person. I'm not doing it by myself.
Oh, he's talking about plane crash. You're talking about skydiving.
Yeah, I'm talking about the real plane crash. Like, the instructor's
You
not
talking
there.
about if a plane's gonna go
You said
down,
cruise
you're
ship.
gonna jump.
Yeah, that's
No, you said why wouldn't you go on a cruise ship where you've got lifeboats and shit and whatever
Oh.
compared to say flying?
Yeah, because like imagine I'm in the middle of the ocean and then
I agree
a
with you.
whale
By
just
the way.
comes.
I agree with you, by the way. Like being, I was
See,
tell- I was-
worst case
in
scenario.
it, I was talking to my girl about this.
Wait,
like
wait,
being
oh,
stranded
wait,
in the
a
sea.
whale?
A whale,
Yeah,
What type of whale?
it doesn't matter, bro.
a blue whale.
Because they're gonna eat people like that. Yeah.
No, because the way they submerge, like they just come out and then
Yeah.
it might be trying to like get loads of fish.
Yeah,
it's like,
or it
oh,
might do the jump thing,
I
splatter,
need to come
and
out
then
water
you're
now,
fucked.
otherwise I'm gonna drown. So they just jump out like,
His fin might hit me and
oh
I'm
man,
dead,
I didn't see tiny little Anthony there. Oh,
innit?
oh.
The water from
R.I.P.
his head could just blow me away.
Bro, like being stranded in the middle of the ocean is one of my biggest fears. I can't that. I will deal with falling and crashing or whatever. Just don't leave me in the middle of the ocean, even if I'm alive. Kill me.
Can you swim?
What am I gonna do in the ocean?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I can't swim, but that's what I'm saying. Like, kill me.
I'm gonna be. I'm
Like,
not gonna know where I am.
Than be stranded in the ocean. Like, fuck that. Kill me.
Like, I'm gonna be swimming aimlessly. I can't swim. But if I could swim,
is it because you can't swim or is it because of the fear?
Yeah, that's what
all of it. Water. What is this?
Yeah.
You're literally surrounded by death. You can't even drink the water.
if I'm on a plane crash, and I like land somehow in water and end up floating, it's like
In it.
I'm happy in my life, but I'm like,
You're gonna die.
what am I gonna do?
Exactly.
I can't swim, so I need to be on this raft.
Titanic, man, they were finished.
Yeah, like
And it's cold as well. People don't even
it's
factor
gonna be
that
cold.
in. Cold, salty as shit.
Where am I gonna like paddle to?
Who's gonna find me? Nobody.
And
Bro,
if I have kids as well, it's like, damn.
Like, bro, you got nothing, no Wi-Fi. Your phone won't even work.
Because I'm going to be there on this little piece of like plane raft, and then my kid might be drowning. It's like, I can't swim. And then what?
So shouldn't you start swimming?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're
I'm
both
not an anime
dying, innit?
character. I can't just get skills like
No,
that.
but I mean, like, shouldn't you start like learning to swim like soon?
Yeah, but I hate the cold.
Yeah, but
It's-
don't we all?
Yeah, but even if you know how to swim, bro, a cold water in the ocean, unpredictable waves, like you don't even know what creature you're going down there to see. As soon as you dip your hand, gone.
Yeah, but surely you'd have a better chance if you know how to swim than if you don't.
Yeah, but
Not
better
having
chance.
the ocean, no.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. It's futile. Whether or not you can swim, unless you're lucky enough to have people.
That's a lie, but okay.
No.
How do you know that's a lie?
Because how long are you going to be swimming for?
Where are you swimming to?
let's
No,
not be
where are you
stressed.
swimming
No,
to?
no,
What
no,
direction are you going in?
How long are
I'll
you going
only
to
do
know?
what he wants to
Yeah, go on.
Let's not act like, if you know how to swim, you would have a better chance of surviving longer than.
By what, 10 minutes?
But what's the point?
See, what question is that?
Yeah, what's the point?
Within that length of time, you might get saved.
In like 10 minutes. Because you're going to get tired. And what are you going to do to take a break? Drown.
Wait. How far away are we from shore?
I don't know.
The middle of the ocean.
Middle of the ocean. You look around, there's nothing but a horizon of water.
Even if I have my phone, like,
What
what's
the
it
fuck?
going to tell me?
Bro, like, nah, I'm sorry, kill me.
Okay.
I don't even care,
Okay,
kill me.
What if we see and there is shore in distance, like we can see shore?
That's different.
You can paddle. Do something like, bro, if you see the shore,
How can you paddle if you lot can't swim?
paddle with your hands on the raft.
I'm on my
You lot
raft.
can't swim.
I'm on my raft.
I don't need to swim to paddle. What are you talking about?
What do you mean? You lot are dead after 5 minutes. You lot don't know what's going on. You lot said you don't even have to float. So what's happening?
Yeah, but I'm not. I'm on a raft, right? That's what Anthony was saying. You're on a plane raft.
And then, for example, the island is 20 minutes away. You swimming for 20 minutes?
Yeah, standard.
Yeah. Maybe I'm not now, but
You lot,
if
you lot are half
learning to
fish.
swim,
Prime Anubis.
in my prime,
Now, while you're drowning, you'd be like, I could have hit this 20 years ago.
I can't believe that you lot are acting like, oh yeah, you know what?
Nah, I'm telling you, kill me. Unless there's a boat right there or something that, like,
Even
I
if
have
you
that
can see
was-
shore.
Huh?
Even if you can see shore.
No, but
If I can see shore, it's different.
For me,
I can't swim.
even if
And
I
I
could
can see
see
shore.
even if I could,
There's no raft.
even if
No-
I could,
no raft.
If I don't care, fine.
I mean, if there's no raft, I wouldn't see the island in the first
Innit?
place.
I'd be dead.
I'd be drowning.
Yeah.
It's fine, it's calm.
I'd be like,
If I get to the island, then I have to start thinking about,
You know what?
hey, where am I?
Even if I could
What's here?
swim and I can see shore and it's 20 minutes away, I know I'm not making that. I can try it. But you think I'm swimming for 20 straight minutes?
I say I would at least try, but like,
No, I said I will try, but
I mean, you could do 5 minutes float. 5 minutes float. And then repeat
and then
that.
you can
Yeah,
get in.
until someone comes to eat you
Yeah.
in between that
Yeah,
float
but you
or
lot
the
can
5
stay there
minutes.
and then get eaten. Like, you know what I mean?
what if I'm in Amazon, like piranhas?
I
Then
mean,
what?
it sounds like you're gonna die either way. But and if
That's
you don't,
the- that's
and if
the
you don't
point.
take the chance, you'll definitely die.
Like, I'm not taking a chance.
What if you get to an island and then it's like full of inhabitants who just throw spears at
Yeah,
you,
GG.
and they've got like
Yeah.
the poison in it.
GG. You know what I mean? I tried it.
Nah,
After
I'm-
that 20 minutes,
Innit?
you don't even want them. Like, at least give me a
You
break.
could have been contemplating your life, coming to terms with shit.
No, I don't want that. I don't want that. That's even worse. That's even worse.
Watch this 10 minutes, you're just gonna be swimming, just thinking.
I would rather
with a
be
clear
no,
head.
I would
I'm gonna
rather
make it-
no,
I'm
no.
gonna make it-
I would
gonna
rather
make
keep my mind occupied with trying to get something rather than thinking of the abyss.
Nah, I'm
Oh,
much.
no. I'll be too busy, like, drowning. I'm like,
Yeah.
how can I get this water out of me? I'm not gonna be like,
Then like, if you make it hopeless for me, then I'm just sat there, like, coming to terms with the fact that this is where I'm gonna die, and then I can just.
But if you could swim, you would probably survive if you could see shore.
If you could see
Again, if you could see the shore, yes. But my point is, that's still an unknown. Because again, I have to get from A to B in waters that I don't know what the fuck is underneath.
I think that's
that's also an unknown
fear. Of
no, it's not sharks. It's rational. It's very rational.
Sharks don't live.
Bro, who's talking about sharks?
Not
I could
even
get
shark.
killed by an electric eel.
No, just the fear of another fish swimming past me. And me thinking that it's something else is enough for me to just, my heart to just...
Bro, there's this video. There's this video of a guy jumping from, if I can find it, I will share it with you guys in the clip. He jumps from a cliff or something. Mm-hmm. As soon as he lands in the water, there's a shark.
It's a fake video.
Have you seen it?
Yeah,
it's
very fake.
Boy, no, assume that's real though.
They got pressure.
Like, I'm dead.
Yeah, it's mad.
I'm dead.
I'd probably try to climb on its back, but it's like, it's too
bro,
late.
the way the angle, the way that thing was coming, I'm dead. I'm dead.
And it got slippery skin as well, so I can't hold on for long.
Bro, if anything, if he was gonna just go past, you climbing on it, you're pissed him off already. Because it knows there's something there now that I have to kill. Like, I'm dead. I'm finished.
Once you get over the fear of the things that live there.
Yeah, but that's not.
No, to be fair, that's irrational.
Innit?
I could never do that. Because that abyss, Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
that's going on.
In a life and death situation, you have to.
Oh, yeah, you'd have to, because there's nothing worse than thinking. Because if in a life and death situation like that, you have to make a move. Not making a move is even worse.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you're thinking, oh, I should have made the move.
Yeah.
I don't
life and death situation, I'm going to try and make sense of whatever's going on. But I'm just saying, before all of this, if you're telling me I have to choose, die in a plane crash or just leave yourself stranded in the water. Bro, burn me up in the plane crash.
Sorry, I saw,
Burn me up in the plane crash quick. Or impale me, whatever.
Would you prefer
you guys agree
to...
with that, right?
Die in a plane crash.
Die in a plane crash.
I don't want to die in a plane crash.
Rather being stranded in the ocean.
So basically, would you rather...
My body's going to end up in the ocean anyway.
Would you rather drown or would you rather...
I'd rather at least one more, woohoo!
Do I have 6 months of that swimming training beforehand?
You're as you are now.
But my lung capacity isn't there.
Because I don't even want, I don't want all of that, sitting down there and I'm in the water now and I'm thinking about, will I survive? How long can I hold out? And feeling, bro, that cold, the wind. Well, I'm thinking about this. Kill me. I'm out. I'm dead. All of this, once you die, none of this is relevant anymore. There's no, how did I die? You're gone. It's peaceful, calm. If you don't even feel the pain in your body. You want to die quick.
If I'm close to the plane, I'll probably prick my finger and just put a one last message.
No, but for me,
for the blood to seep into the water and the track.
But you're dead.
True.
For me, just the drowning would be.
I wouldn't drown. I couldn't do that because that's too long.
So I choose not to drown.
Yeah,
no.
Look at this guy.
I'm saying I would drown. I'm saying I'd rather not do that. I don't want to drown.
Fair.
I wouldn't choose drowning.
I would try and there's got to be another way for me to go. Drowning would be the worst for me.
So what's the worst method for you lot to die?
Honestly, for me,
drowning.
I think burning.
For me, anything that involves not being able to breathe.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's it. Anything that involves not being able to breathe, drowning,
burning.
choking, suffocating, anything that involves me not being able to breathe, I won't do it.
Burning, yeah.
Yeah, so burning.
Interesting.
Wow.
Or freezing.
Outside of elemental stuff, then obviously cancer. But
what was the even question? What's the way you don't want to die?
What's the worst way?
Worst for me is worst anything that constricts airflow for me.
An orangutan.
A monkey?
Wait, why an orangutan? Not gorilla, just.
I think it's orangutan. Yeah, they're lethal fuckers. Sorry, excuse my language. They will literally
parenting you.
They will rip you apart.
Are we picking up the same monkey here?
The orange one.
Wait, am I confused? It might be
a silverback gorilla.
Oh, sorry, a chimp. Sorry, chimps, not orangutan.
I don't even think that's better. I think that's...
No, orangutans are kind of...
Oh, yeah, no,
chimps are crazy. They're crazy.
I know even from that. But there was this wildlife documentary I was watching. This guy was filming a bunch of chimps. And then they just grabbed his leg and just started dragging him on the floor. And everyone else was like, oh, he was just I'm just going to stay still because I don't want to aggravate it. It's
yeah, but that compared to a silverback gorilla,
no, it's like Velociraptor compared to T-Rex.
Yeah,
but you're still getting fist up by that Velociraptor.
Yeah, I think the annoying thing about the chimp is that you think,
they torture
he's so
you
short,
to death.
I could take him.
Yeah, they'll torture you to death.
A gorilla is more likely to kill you than a chimp.
they could both kill you. Then.
If it hits you.
Yeah. I think I'll be more angry that I'm dead by a chimp. But if it's a silverback, I'm like, you know what, that guy's
pride comes into it,
But if it's something you think like, oh yeah, I could just kick it across the room, it's like, what? It caught my kick. What can I do next? Let me flank him with the other leg. Oh, he grabbed that too? No. Like a nanny.
Start thinking about your latent name.
Yeah, I'd be wanting the narrator to be like, and then at this moment he knew he fucked up.
This moment.
What were you guys?
Well, anything that restricts airflow.
Yeah, I said drowning.
Drowning?
I don't know. Like, I'm claustrophobic to quite a large, but then spiders are there.
You know what?
Like a black widow spider, or like
and I feel
one of those movie
I could
spiders.
die from the fear of just a spider. Like, if it was, I know they're not that large, but if they got to a big size,
Wait, like the one in Lord of the Rings?
Oh no, I'm kidding myself. That's done. Even in Harry Potter,
them ones are henge though.
They're little ones, and then the big one that was crazy. Even the spider was talking like that.
Now, do you know what? The same thing what you said for the spiders. That's me with bees and wasps. I think if you put me in a room with a bee,
I'm like that with rats and mice.
with a bee or a wasp, I would rather kill myself than be stung.
I think of all of those things, I'm more afraid of bees.
Then probably.
Okay.
I'm more afraid of that. Of all of those, you guys 3 things, I'm more afraid of that.
Bees and wasps.
Yeah, because they can fly everywhere. Like I have this thing about them going into my nose.
Stung by one.
Bigger than spiders the size of cats.
I don't care. Like spiders.
Spiders don't scare me.
No, I feel like spiders don't scare me. Spiders don't scare me, no matter what the size is.
Like I wouldn't pick up a tarantula, but I'm not necessarily scared of spiders.
Yeah, I'm not scared of spiders. It's like with those little things that can fly, like flies, insects, they can go into your nose. You're fucked. Like you can't breathe.
You lot are liars. Oh, I'm not scared of spiders, and then someone brings in the tarantula, and we can't find it 10 minutes later.
Bro,
I wouldn't be scared of tarantulas aren't venomous.
Yeah. But they're also like a more extreme version of a spider. Like you don't get those every day. Is the point. Whereas bees and wasps are about like, hornets are just there.
And in the night they're scary. Mornings.
Rats I can deal with. They're too big.
What's
that?
Like big Fast and Furious where they did the whole bucket thing. And then they heated it, and then they had to like borrow it.
Yeah, the second one. It's the one with Tyrese. That's the one with Tyrese.
It was in like Sinister as well. I think one of those horror movies.
Remember when Arya?
Oh yeah, Harrenhal.
Yeah, Harrenhal, where they're doing the torturing.
Yeah,
I can't remember that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
it's before Arya becomes Tywin's like assistant.
Yeah. It's before Tywin gets there.
Arya becomes Tywin's assistant.
Yeah. Remember she's bringing him the water and the wine and shit, and the food.
She's like talking about Rob.
Oh, is this before she escapes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Little girl.
Like when they were selecting
Game of Thrones. Where are you, Sam?
Season 5.
You've had too much time.
Season 4, episode 6.
You're still on episode 6. We need to have a discussion. When are you finishing season 4? Because we need to have a discussion of between.
Probably next week.
Okay, so we need to have a discussion of season 1 to 6. The season 1 to 5, because you've seen season 5.
Kind of, yeah.
Sang, I think after today, when you open your Pokemon cards, you need to go and watch Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Because you're going to have time.
Yeah.
It's Sunday.
So you're saying, now you said that, I'm thinking, how much time has he been spending fucking opening these packs?
A lot of times sleeving them up as well, so literally hours. Yeah. Got over thousands of cards on sleeves.
Yeah, you need
to so yours are spiders?
No, mine is I think.
Wait, so spiders isn't even your number one?
No. It's it's just a big fear.
Yeah.
And I think as the longer it gets, the worse it gets. Lack of air in confined spaces, so anything like claustrophobic, it's just peak.
Like getting stuck in a cave or something like that.
Being buried alive. You seen Kill Bill? Worst case scenario.
Okay.
That buried alive shit is crazy.
I was like, nah.
It's crazy. Because you're not just fighting air, it's the weight of the stuff on you as well.
Even, I have to 1 inch punch myself out of this fucking coffin. How the fuck are you getting up?
That's what I'm saying, like, soil. It's the weight.
What the fuck? How the fuck is that happening? What are you grabbing onto?
You've got no leverage, like, how are you going to stand up? You can't even turn over in some cases.
And it's the moment, and it's the thinking. Like any scenario where I have to think about my death is probably the worst scenario.
Oh yeah.
Like,
when you know it's coming, but you have to wait.
Or like even that I've got like, I've been shot, and then it's like 2 minutes. And I'm like, nah, I don't want that.
No, but you might see the light and
I don't want
recap your life in that 2 minutes.
Nah.
Whereas if you're in a cave stuck there for 3 days, like, bro.
Because then I'm thinking, I shouldn't have come out of my house today.
Yeah. Yeah, you're retracing everything.
Nah. Any time that has a little bit of a moment of reflection, or like betrayal in something that I thought I was better in, like that's the worst. Like.
So you never like considered climbing up like Mount Everest or anything?
Oh, no.
I'll just kill myself now. Like,
wait, so you see this going back to the spiders, yeah?
Stop joking about that.
If like you had to be put, like, say, in a room with like a hench spider, yeah, for a certain amount of money.
How much?
Yeah. Like what would be where you'd at least think about it?
How big is the spider?
Let's say it's the size of a cat.
How big is the room?
It's a big room. Like it's
say this size.
This size, yeah.
Spiders are fast, especially that
this
size.
I was gonna say,
this size, and there's not anywhere for it to hide, so you will always be able to see it.
It's a white room.
Yeah. So at least that extra bit of fear is not there.
Mm.
Okay. Because the spider's big, is it still as fast?
It's a bit slower.
How can it be a bit slower?
It's fast as
It's got stronger, bigger legs. It's gonna
it's
probably faster.
It'll probably
stronger, bigger legs.
Yeah, it'll be quicker. It'll probably be quicker.
What's the leg to body ratio in any spider? The legs are always bigger, usually.
As fast
or
as
long, isn't it? Yeah.
In it, like long, big, usually, and again,
so
like it's
the
bigger,
weight.
so it's gonna cover more ground. Like
jump as well.
That's what I'm saying. The way it jumps is mad.
But it's not poisonous.
Do you think that matters?
For me,
it does. Yeah.
To me, it does.
That don't matter.
For me, if I know it's not
it
poisonous,
doesn't matter for me.
Once you caught me and wrapped me up, that's it. It's done. It's done. But I do it for probably like a billy. Like,
a billy?
Yeah.
Oh my!
500 mil, I'd
stutter it.
I stutter. Like, I'd be like, I don't know how I'm gonna do this.
To be fair, like, put me in a room with a beer and Mars space. We're talking a lot of money to willingly do it.
Could you potentially die?
Yeah.
Yeah.
From heart attack.
Yeah.
No, but I mean,
shock.
and
shock.
And the spider is actually relatively strong. Like, not
strong.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like it's done weights.
Not like that advert, but yeah.
It's done weights.
like strong in the same way that a dog is strong.
No, it's a spider.
Exactly.
Like the
That's why
spider's
spiders
not
are
necessarily going to come after
flimsy.
you because most spiders wouldn't, innit? But it's going to do normal spider things. But it's just big.
Nah, do you know how mad it is? Imagine a spider the size of a cat going on the ceiling, coming down from the ceiling, just spinning webs, and I'm just supposed to sit there and read my book.
Yeah, man.
I could do that.
I mean, you could squash it. Well, if you have a shoe, then squash it.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't think you could squash it. Man.
That's what I'm
I would
saying.
definitely squash it.
What?
And then now you're engaged in battle.
Yeah, you can throw
You
your
have to
shoe
drop
at it.
kick it to squash it, bro. Like,
Well, yeah.
That's what I'll do.
Get
I
to
throw
drop
my
it.
shoe, get it to fall down, and then
Get to drop it.
concuss
And then
it
you squash it, and then boom,
Concuss it.
and then boom, thousands of eggs and little
yeah, but
spiders
then
come
a
out.
little small.
That's easy.
Yeah,
Mash
that's
it.
disgusting.
It's disgusting,
gross,
but you're
but-
not gonna have any spiders to worry about.
Like imagine the same scenario, but with hungry rats. Like,
That's fine.
no, it's not hungry rats.
Rats are rats. No.
What do you mean? Like spiders?
That's
Rats will kill you.
100.
That's fine.
Yeah, rats can give you diseases and
They
shit.
will eat.
Yeah, I mean, I'd rather not be in a room with 100 rats, but
You're like they will eat you.
I'd rather be in a room
Like,
with I'd rather
like
be in
if
a room
I'm
with
in
10
a-
rats than
if
like
I'm-
a cat-sized spider.
If I'm basically like for me, like I just need a big flamethrower.
Just give it some
Like
cheese.
with any of
Yeah, but
them.
where are you getting a big flamethrower from?
No, but I'm saying like again,
Elon Musk over here, you know what I mean?
this is an ideal world for
Scrolls
me.
in Wakanda all
This
over
is,
again.
yeah, this is an ideal world for me.
Yeah,
Like,
okay.
if you're gonna leave me trapped, at least give me a flamethrower. And I
Alright,
feel
Wait,
that's the
so
only thing
This
that'll
is
make me
Elon
feel
Musk
good.
out here.
Wait to
Anthony,
burn up your oxygen.
No, I'll kill them. Fuck the oxygen.
Wait, so Anthony, same question. Rat is as big as a cat or a dog? How much?
Wait,
how much
just,
you talking?
wait. And this is just one rat.
One rat.
The one I came with my was
It's one rat, but
when he deeped it,
it's like the
it's
one.
like-
Have you seen that picture of the guy holding the rat that he
Oh,
caught
yeah,
and he's
yeah, yeah.
in New York and it's massive,
It
like
is massive.
that he pays rent and all that,
I've seen
like
the bat.
Yeah,
Life-size
I've seen the bat,
like
yeah,
that,
yeah.
like that size. Let me see if I can show you.
big,
National insurance number and everything.
yeah, big.
I mean, I know I'm dead. because like it's gonna gnaw through my bones.
Yeah.
But it's just like, how long can I hold
It
on?
doesn't have to be hungry though. So it reacts like a
Oh,
normal
no,
rat.
this is optional. Can I do it? Would I do it for money?
Yeah. So how much money would you do it for if you ever did it?
Species of bat.
That's crazy.
Like it actually exists. Like they're that big.
In that Australian shit, bro. Like that's why I could never live in Australia because you wake up and there's a snake in your room.
We're just giving out ops.
I don't think any amount of money matters because
it's very true.
I'm gonna be dead. So.
Wait, so cat-sized rat and you're not?
Oh, of course not.
Okay,
Imagine
cool.
you had 100
Imagine
100 of them.
Imagine that rat with 8 legs. Nuts.
Yeah, no,
It's
so
not
like
nuts.
no, because
Nuts.
Spiders aren't that
spiders
strong.
can bite you. No, not spiders. Rats will like chew through you.
Listen.
Yeah, but so would the spiders
For-
if it's a cat-sized.
Listen,
Nah.
for
Nah,
no
no, it's
for
not.
no amount of money on this earth, I will be in a room with a cat-sized bee or whatever. There's no way. There is no way. You could not pay me.
Could probably gnaw through you if they wanted
Yeah.
to.
Yeah, but if you do that, but rats extrapolated to the size of a cat would have like a stronger jaw.
Yeah, and so what do you think the fangs on the spiders are? Just for show.
Yeah, it's not poisonous. I'm like, I at least know that.
Yeah,
if
but
it's-
that web is gonna be wedged now. Like
And that
that
fang
web.
is going to hurt.
Yeah, it will hurt, but it won't kill me. Like the rats, it doesn't have like a full size set of teeth, so it's not gonna like chew through me. Or it might be like, oh no, it's inconvenient. But like with a rat, it'll just like, and it won't even start with my arms. It'll bite my toes, so I can't walk, and it'll go from my midriff, and it's just gonna like be there. I'm just gonna be on my side, this whole time. I can hear it. It's
sick.
boring through me. I'm trying to punch it away, but then it takes off my fist.
See, you're saying
And then what?
punch it away, bro. Do you know the kind of pain you'll be in? Just imagine getting stabbed, but then you
And
get
the look
that
in its eyes as
all
well.
the
It will have
time.
like bloodshot red eyes, and it's like,
Yeah.
oh,
Nah,
you know what?
that's crazy.
It's gonna be like the guy who we're playing basketball with. Like you just can't say anything to it. It's just the rat will tell me to start doing push-ups, and I was like, oh, that's
Like,
mad.
would you be trapped?
That
in
doesn't
the
mean
room
we're
with
Sing for me.
Yeah. And if that,
That will suck your blood, bro. What the hell is that?
see, I would be less afraid of rats and mice if they could speak, because then I could at least be like,
What?
yeah, because like do a little,
Ratatouille.
just be like, hey, could you just occupy this space of like my house? I'll just give you some food here and there, look after your kids and stuff. So, like,
Stuart Little was so mad though, because how could you be like in an orphanage, like you've been there for time, and then this little mouse comes in, and then the family comes and is like, yeah, no, we're not gonna pick you. We see this little mouse over there with this little polo shirt. Yeah, we're gonna pick him. That is crazy. Even though we have a cat at home, like,
Man had a car, like.
bro, I used to love that film though. I can't lie.
Yeah,
Big up Stuart.
see, that's the only mouse. What?
So-
That and Danger Mouse
so
are the
would
only
you-
ones I'm not scared of.
Wait, so would you do it for any kind of money then?
Pink in the brain.
Oh no, because I know I'd be dead.
Yeah.
Like if I have to survive, it's like if I'm in a plate of armor, but like 2 of them.
Yeah, like a hazmat suit, then maybe.
Yeah.
Hazmat suit ain't gonna do shit.
Yeah, there has to be one made of like
That's
solid
even worse. It's like
steel or
true.
something.
It's like those films in like sci-fi films where they have the suits, but then the alien life form gets inside,
Inside.
so now they're fucked in the suit.
Oh yeah, imagine every crawl. Oh.
J.J. Life. Great film, watch that.
Honestly, if I hear a wasp or a bee, I'm done. Like, I'm out. Like, if one comes into my room, then I just don't go in my room for a time.
So
See, I've
I'll
got like
sleep
a tennis
downstairs.
racket or no badminton, but I like used to hit one with.
Yeah. My mum's like, oh, spray the spray on it and then it will die in a couple hours. I'm like, do you think I can last a couple hours? Like, and do you think I have the courage to then go in my room and find wherever it landed and when it died? That's the worst. I genuinely think that's worse than it being in there. Because just the fact that it's dead and it might not be dead. Ugh. No. Yeah, no amount of money. I
I
can do
was
it.
gonna say, so what horror film is like? Oh, you lot are like that? Nah, I'm just not involved. For me, it's 8-Legged Freaks.
I should have guessed to be fair.
I haven't seen too many horror films. Like the ones I've seen are really big ones, like Conjuring, I think,
Yeah, I'd say
Chucky?
all of that.
and
Chucky.
See,
Which one?
Chucky, I
The
feel
old-
like
the
I feel
old
like I
one or
could
the new
take.
I could take Chucky.
I feel like I could take him.
I
The
could take
original
Chucky.
one.
Yeah.
I could
Yeah,
take
yeah,
Chucky.
The cybernetic one.
Did you see the remake one?
The
one
one
where-
with the like
Mark Hamill.
Wi-Fi and stuff.
I've only seen the old one.
I've seen like all like Bride's Play, no Child's Play, Child of Chucky, and all of that. Bride of Chucky.
It was called Child's Play, but it was a remake made in like 2019. And
Yeah.
And
Mark
It was on
Hamill.
Netflix, wasn't it?
was it Mark Hamill? Fucking hell, I didn't even know that.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I didn't like that one. Like the original was so much better.
Yeah.
The original was so good.
Because they just made it like one connected to Wi-Fi, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So I feel like I
yeah,
could take
yeah,
that
That's
one.
right. Yeah. I think it was just a bit more scarier in the older ones, but I think you find that with a lot of horror movies. But for me, horror movies, the ones I'll say I'm most scared of is the supernatural, like the psychological ones. Like, so,
okay.
Like, kind of, not really say
Like Seven.
per se ghosts, but like, maybe like devilish shit and that kind of stuff.
Okay, fair.
Like the fear of the unknown, that kind of shit. But like slashers, I can watch them.
See, with those like spiritual shit, like, they would startle me at first, but I feel like I would get used to them, like, within about 15 minutes.
You have the spiritual armor. Yeah.
No, it's not even that. It's like, just the thing that would scare me is the look of them. Like, that whole demonic kind of look.
That's the whole
once
point.
Once I get over that look,
you know,
I'm good.
In Conjuring, when everything is bare scary until you actually see it, and then when you see it, it's not scary.
Yeah, exactly.
And you get
like,
that with so many.
That's me. Like, that whole. But the thing is, like, because growing up, I used to be so afraid of the dark.
Yeah.
Like, it used to. I could not do anything. What? Football. Yeah. Like, I could not do anything.
Was it Man U? I don't want him to have a chance of winning the title. That's it, innit? Sorry.
No, it's all good. Yeah, I used to be so afraid of the dark, I couldn't do anything. So it's like, I used to have these, and you know, Nigeria, churches, demons, witches, all this stuff. So it's like, I would build this shit up in my head. A place goes dark, especially when NEPA takes the light. Like, I couldn't go in the corridor. Like once the light goes, I'm looking for matches, lamps. But there was one time where I just sat, like, let me just sit in here. Like, I just sat there in the dark, looking around, like, basically playing it out in my head. Like, what if they came here? And then I'll go through the shock of it and then just look. And then, I don't know, I just basically put myself in there and just sat with it. And then now it's like, I prefer the lights off.
I used to be scared of, like, basically going downstairs at night time because of the dark.
Oh,
kind of
basements and stuff.
No, not even basements. It's just my living room. Like, I used to. So if there was no one in there and I knew it was dark, I wouldn't go on my own. Like, I'd make an excuse for my parents to go in and then I'd go. This is when I was like 6 or 7. And then as I grew up, this is the worst one. Like, it's embarrassing, I guess, to say now, but you know Michael Jackson, Thriller. Have you ever seen that? That scared me. That used to fist me up, man. I remember, my parents, they had like a video of like where it just had loads of Michael Jackson music videos, and whenever it gets that part, I leave the room easy every time. Like, never watch it. Even to this day, like, I don't really watch it. Like, I like the song, but I don't really watch it because that whole werewolf transformation.
The lead up was mad. That was just
they strung that shit out like a movie. Like, it was ridiculous.
Like, it wasn't an irrational fear, but like an irrational anger I had. You know that laughing cow thing? The red cow.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Every time I saw it on TV, I was so pissed. I was so angry. I was like, what the heck is it laughing at? Like, what? And I always used to like swear, like, a middle finger, like the cow, the whole advert, just middle fingers up, like, fuck you. I don't know why. But that laughing cow, that Baby Bell laughing cow, was just like, what? The laughing cow?
I did not expect that.
I'm trying to look it up.
Yeah, it was just this red cow.
Yeah, it's that cow. But this is like 3 years ago. The laughing cow, I remember.
Oh, no, not the 3D. The cartoon.
The cartoon one, isn't it?
Yeah. I just
fucking laughing cow.
But yeah, no, that just pissed me off.
But I got to a point, kind of like what you said, where I'd watched so many horrors because in uni that's what we used to watch all the time, just loads of horrors.
That one.
Yeah, that's the one. And then we'd got to a point where most horror movies are like, that's one of the genres I'd say where a lot of them are very similar in terms of like how it begins, like middle bit and the ending, and like I said, it's scary up until you see it, and then after that it's just like, try and make it as gory or slashy as possible. And it's, some of them are just so when I do watch one and I'm genuinely scared by it, I'm like, alright, cool, this I know it's a good one.
One that scares me probably every time is probably Alien. Because Alien.
Yeah, see, Alien didn't even scare me as a kid.
Could you see, and this is kind of Alien mixed with the second Alien and Alien 4, and maybe Alien vs Predators, but the fact that you're in space, so airlock, you're not finished. 2, how quickly that thing grew. No, not even that.
The face hugger.
From when? Yeah, actually.
The face hugger is crazy.
I forgot about that. From the face hugger, that might be my irrational thing from spiders. But from that, you know it's a wrap.
Yeah.
And the moment it burst out the thing's chest.
Yeah, that was scary actually when I first saw it.
Crazy.
Yeah. I forgot that.
Oh.
And then every time, like, and obviously this is a good thing, like there was no music and everything. So it's like every time someone was like alone, and then you just heard that beat.
Yeah.
And it was like, yeah, you know what? Just end it now. Because you're not all finished. Like,
For me, there's two like horror movies I'd never be in. One of them is like any movie with like a possessed little girl, like especially if it's like my daughter. Like if she gets possessed, like I'm gonna have to like drop kick. But I'm gonna have to lay down some discipline.
I'm sending her to a home.
But
I'm leaving that.
the next one would be The Thing. Like I don't know if anyone's seen it, but it's a movie where
The Thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
one person's there's this like alien thing, and then like imitates people, and then it like I think when it imitates like their patterns and behaviors and stuff. So if an Iblis was to die now, but we didn't know he died, he just came out as like basically a alien, and then we're like, okay, let's kill him, but it's not him, and then it's like one of you two, the aliens, like, that's mad.
I remember watching one as a kid called The Fly. And it sounds so dumb.
With Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah, where he like does that experiment to turn himself into a fly. And I remember the last scene where he looks like he's fucked, like he's all like skin is all melting because he's turning off into a fly. I remember as a kid I saw it one time and I was finished. Like it just, you know, when you just have that mental reminder or that image, like, and I think I would say the horror movie that always sticks with me is called The Omen. I don't know if anyone's ever seen it. It's
the little Damien.
The devil's son. Like that's where I got the supernatural fear from of horror movies, man.
Yeah, there's one that you might be scared of as well, Darren. Which I watched when I was younger. It's called Candyman.
Nah, I've not actually seen it. I've not seen it because everyone used to talk about it at school all the time, so I kind of stuck away from it. And then everyone was like, "Nah, it's alright."
They're doing a remake with Nia DaCosta and Jordan Peele doing the.
Is that the one where like you have to say it 3 times in the mirror or something? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was covered in like wasps and bees.
Oh yeah.
I felt like Freddy Krueger as well. Let me not lie to myself.
Yeah, because you couldn't even sleep.
How you get pissed off in your dreams? It's nuts.
Jason.
Nah, Jason is just like, you know what?
Thank you.
I can run.
Paranormal Activity.
Oh, Paranormal.
One of those films. Yeah, I watched it in school. Imagine it was like 11 a.m. I watched it in school and I still couldn't sleep that night, bro. And I was in year 11. Like, can you imagine?
I see.
Can you imagine?
I hear it.
Because like every other night, like some magic's happening. Like the door will just swing open, and then I'm in my bed now, and I'm thinking like that creak is mad. Like that creak is mad, but it's not. It's just a creak. Like my mum coughs, and I'm like, yo, like.
You know what's crazy about Paranormal Activity? I think here they got rid of the ending, which they showed it in the theaters in America, which shows the actual being appearing right in front of the camera, and I think she does herself.
I think in like the second one, it's like the little girls or something like that. They appear at the end, and I was like, yeah, none of that. Yeah, like you said, anything with kids is a bit spooky because kids themselves, like the idea of a little kid, like
innocent,
because they could just they're innocent, but they can also just come out with anything. Like they can say anything, no filter. So, like, have you seen Orphan?
Oh, the one with like a 40-year-old woman.
Orphan? Yeah.
Oh,
is it called Orphan?
Yeah.
It is, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's a good film. I like that one.